Welcome to the Cups of Consciousness show. I am Aleya, your host. I'm a doctor of Oriental medicine, a sound healer, the author and founder of the 7 Cups of Consciousness. I have produced 9 sound healing albums and have recorded over 2,000 meditations online. I am an energy practitioner and help people shift their consciousness using their energetic fields. And this show is all about using your energetic fields to shift your consciousness, as well as exploring energetic concepts that help you create a more empowered and connected life. This episode is an energetic session that explores concepts, energetic practices, and protocols that are similar to a prayer, which help you transform particular aspects of your life. When you listen, recognize that some part of you is using your energetic fields to shift your vibration, which in turn shifts your consciousness, your behaviors, your beliefs, how you react and respond. You might even go into an altered state, so use caution if you're driving or doing something that requires a focused mind. With all of this work that I present, remember that it is your energy shifting you in your own unique way. That way you stay in control and empower with your process. So take a deep breath in, pull yourself into your line of light, and explore your inner terrain in a safe and supported space. Let's dive in. This is an energetic process and layers for when you're empathic, and also too when your body might be wanting for someone that you love, that you're close to. So just take a deep breath in, pull yourself into your line, and think about somebody that you are close to, that you do care about, and you're wanting for them to either change, resolve a challenge, heal, change a behavior. And there's a couple layers to this, but step 1, get that person in mind. And you might even write that down, that person's name. And then step 2, jot down the sentence. If this person were to shift in the way in which I desire, how would I feel? What would I get? We're going to be selfish for just a moment. What would you get? Oh, I'd feel safe. I'd feel supported. I'd feel protected. I could relax. I'd be happy again. What would you get? And you might write down all the things that you would get. Really feel into what is the core? What's the deepest thing that you would get that is good? You might say to yourself, well, if I got that, then what? Then how would I feel? What is it that you're really after? And then step 3, invite your higher self, body, divas, higher self teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to retrieve that responsibility for that need off of this person. This person is challenged. You do not want to give them responsibility for that need. Get it off of them, bring it back to your core, back to your core, back to your line. You, at the level of your higher self, body, divas, higher self teams, meet that need deep in your core in an appropriate dimension in your individual divine cosmic loop. So you might say to yourself, oh, I am going to find the support in my individual divine cosmic loop. I'm going to find my happiness or my safety or my calm or my expansion in my own divine cosmic loop or in another dimension. So rider, body, team, same, all of you retrieve that responsibility and all those reference points for that responsibility. And so with that next step, it's like retrieve the reference points, retrieve the responsibility using your higher self, your energetic fields. Hold that responsibility and those reference points internally and vertically in direct connection with the light that flows within you. Retrieve it, retrieve it, retrieve it. Do not put that on that person who's challenged. And then as you hold those reference points and that responsibility deep in your core, not on them, then take a moment and say to yourself, well, I was wanting for them, which means you have part of the solution or the solution. And that means that what they're really wanting and what you're really wanting from a healthy co-creative place is to model. Send appropriate information, hold a container. Model. Send appropriate information, hold a container. So then you take a deep breath in and you just feel into your wanting heart for them, whatever it might be that you've been wanting for them. You invite your higher self, your body, Diva's higher self in teams, your guides, your advisors, your spiritual family, nature spirits that you work with, your whole crew at the level of your higher selves, working with your energetic fields and the guides to send appropriate energetic information to them at the level of their higher selves, where they have the capacity to receive it and shift it, wherever that might be in the time continuum. Send appropriate energetic information, return the responsibility for them shifting this back to them. Return any responsibility that you might have been holding. Give it back to them where they have the capacity to shift it. And this can work with somebody who's also on the other side, who's passed. Keep returning that responsibility back to them. Keep returning it back to them. Letting them be responsible and feel the weight of that responsibility, which actually empowers them. You're sending appropriate information to them where they have the capacity to receive it and shift it. And then retrieving all of your gifts, your wisdom, and your mastery off of them, cleaning it, recalibrating it, reweaving it. And you might even be in the mantra of, I only want this for myself. I will model a strong, coherent field, positively, empathically impacting them. I will want this only for myself, holding all my gifts entirely on my own self, holding a supportive container, modeling, positively, empathically impacting them. Not because I want it for them, but because I'm modeling it. And then you take a deep breath in. Hold your energy and awareness in your line. Holding space. Balancing and stabilizing your fields. Holding your gifts on you. Updating your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive. And recognizing that you are now holding a safe space for this person in your life, modeling a strong, coherent field. You've sent them appropriate information. You're witnessing them in their capacity and their courage to take responsibility for their journey where they can. You could even call upon guides and advisors of theirs to hold a strong, coherent field, model solution positively, empathically, impacting them dimensionally. You could call upon them from the future as an ascended master, their body deva from the future in a fully actualized state, to model the solution positively, empathically impacting them. And to recognize that one of the most healing, powerful things that we can do for those that we love is to hold a container, to model the solution, to positively, empathically impact, and witness their capacity and their courage. Balancing and stabilizing the fields, updating your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive, and letting that integrate. Taking a deep breath in. Shake out, reboot. Think about the person now. See if that feels a tiny bit different. This process can actually work really well if there's someone in your life who's been attacking you. You have been listening to the Cups of Consciousness show with me, Aleya Dow. Receive a free month of the Cups of Consciousness. Go to 7cupsofconsciousness.com. When you get your free month, you will get 5 cups a week for 4 weeks. You'll also receive access to a live Tall Cup of Consciousness session. Feel free to review the show. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time. Aho.